But to say that it's going to lead to civil war, civil unrest, all this stuff is completely hyperbolic.
News. London Transport say they may have to close the underground system due to an infestation of horses.
They start running away from the train.
And what the drivers say they fear most of all is a head-on collision with a blind tube man.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me, and I'm back. I've realised I often sound a little bit too chirpy at the beginning of my recordings, so I'm taking a more serious tone these days because, you know, I do think of myself as a political analyst with the emphasis on anal. Good. So, we're going to have a quickie today because I'm going away this weekend for a delightful weekend in the country.
Free to those that can afford it, very expensive to those that can't.
We're going to have a look at one of my favourite far-right YouTubers, Akkad Daily, or as I call him, the Duke of Sarlo. He's a lovely man. He's got a good full beard, not like my strange half beard. We'll dive in, but I wanted to do a little thought experiment about the fact that Reform wants to get in and abolish the Refugee Convention of 1951 and, you know, stop taking refugees. But you need to think about this, because if you're a bit right wing, you know, as apparently everyone is now in Britain, you need to think, because if that happens, if refugees stop being accepted, let's say the whole of Europe abolishes the convention, no more refugees, wonderful, no more immigrants, you know, we're all happy, of course, as we would be, because we're all right wing. But then imagine a few elections later, Jeremy Corbyn gets in. You know, it's a communist government now. He sets up gulags, sends all his political enemies off to the Isle of Wight. That'd be a good place, actually, the Isle of Wight, or the Isle of Man. So you're all sent off. He sets up a guillotine in Trafalgar Square and starts beheading anybody who made nasty racist comments on Twitter. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because you're going to need to escape, aren't you? If you got, you know, too few teeth and too many tattoos, and you love the flag, you're going to be trying to escape from the country. Where are you going to go? You've had it. Nowhere. Anyway, I thought we'd do a quick look at the progress on raising the flag, because it's been about 3 weeks since all that kicked off. We've sort of forgotten about it, haven't we? It's a shame, really. It's sort of dropped out of the headlines, isn't it? It's a bit strange. It was a massive thing. Do you remember 3 weeks ago?
There's nothing racist about the flag. Racists love the flag.
Flags.
Country flag.
Palestinian flags, Union Jack flags.
Flags will be removed.
Racist.
St. George's Cross. Union flag.
And now it all seems to have gone. And this was Akkad Daily back in the day, about 3 weeks ago. Let's dive in to this.
It feels like the revolution is well and truly upon us, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I have my England flag up, and so do loads of other people. And everyone's loving it, man.
The English Revolution is on, he says.
This is Birmingham with the flags flying across all the lampposts here.
Wonderful.
And man, this is just so good. It is so good, because the thing is, the authorities hate it. And you can feel that they hate it. And you can feel, a load of...
Remember, it's us against the state. The working classes, as portrayed here by a rather posh man who looks he looks like ex-military, sort of military officer class, doesn't he? Like a hell of a lot of these people. They've got ramrods shoved up their arses, and they're as posh as nuts. But they speak for the working man.
A load of councils have just declared, and we'll get into this in a minute, that they're just going to take them down when they see it. It's like, okay, that's fine. It's war. It's war, right? Because the great thing about this is that
it's the war of the flags.
This is not like, the best they can appeal to is like some nebulous health and safety code violation, which no one fucking believes.
I don't believe it. What, you think a flag's going to get caught round a lorry and get in the lorry driver's face, is it? Make him crash, spill all his eggs all over the M42.
Because they've been putting up Palestine flags and whatever flags non-stop for the past, like, however many years, right? It's obvious that this is about the fact that this is the England flag, and that's what they hate. And so I'm not having it. I mean, yeah, no one cared. Palestine flags everywhere. No one cared. A single England flag, oh, that's it. Tear them down. It's like, no, absolutely not. Every bloody place.
No.
Operation Raise the Colours has been a resounding success, and we're in the...
It has been a resounding success.
This has been superb. Like, for example, in Birmingham, they painted the roundabout. Again, they're gonna argue on very narrow bureaucratic grounds, being like, oh, well, health and safety of some sort of bullshit, right? But the thing is, everyone knows this isn't about that. Everyone knows this isn't about health and safety. This is about politics.
Yeah, and everybody knows that the raise the flag thing isn't about patriotism. Everybody knows that. He's so wrong, and yet so right. It's the raise the flags thing is not about being patriotic, is it? It's totally tied to getting rid of foreigners.
And this is a political reaction, and they will treat this as a political crime. But the thing is, what harm is done? He raised the England flag in England. So.
Hey. See that little smile on his face? Hey, what harm is done? Hey, all we're doing is showing I'm a little bit racist. I've got a flag. I'm a little bit racist. But I don't have to say it because I got a little flag and I got a little flag. Nobody knows it's because I'm racist. But it's funny, isn't it? Because everybody bloody knows.
Oh, get him, I suppose. Get that horrific felon, a horrific violator of the doctrine of multiculturalism. That's what this is about. And so you know that they are going to take... In fact, I'm going to show you that they're taking this really badly. And this is everywhere. I mean, this is Canary Wharf. God, just absolutely... You love to see it, don't you?
Beautiful.
And even like Leo, like Scotsmen are like, God, thank God. Oh. Thank God the English are finally raising some flags and I can feel like I'm in a safe country that I understand. To give you an idea of how England has changed, when I moved here 25 years ago, I'd seen...
It's nice to see him happy, isn't it? Oh, look at his little hair. It's lovely.
England flag and think, they might be a bit rough. I hope they don't have a beef with me because I'm Scottish. Now when I see one, I think, thank God I'm amongst brethren. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't worry. Once they've got rid of all the brown people, they'll start exterminating the Scots.
Things have changed far too much. And this is in Tower Hamlets. You can see the lads putting up an England flag here.
There's the lads. There's the lads there. Look, all... Can't really see it very well, but they've probably got masks on. As a lot of these people, they're so proud. They're so proud to be English that they wear a mask on their face to hide themselves in shame.
Tower Hamlets Council are, of course, committed to tearing this flag down. And Lawrence here, good point, posting.
Lawrence, good point. One of my favourite contributors to Twitter, I must say.
Mayor is Luftar Rahman from the Aspire Gaza Party, right? Farouk Ahmed from the Labour Party. Kabir Ahmed from the Aspire Party. Lilu Ahmed, Labour Party.
Foreign.
Mustak Ahmed, Aspire Party. Ohid Ahmed. Yeah, okay. I think the point has been made. This is about ethnic statements. these people view this as their area.
Ethnic statements. Yeah, that's what raising the flag is about, isn't it? It's an ethnic statement.
Their land, and they view the attempts at putting the English flag up as a statement of recapturing territory.
Everything these people talk about is in terms of war and conflict. It's an invasion. They're capturing territory. It's on. We're going to fight back. I live in London, and I've been thinking recently, I've never felt so happy to live in London because I feel safe. Ironic, isn't it? I feel safe. There was something, talking of crime and safety, there was something on News at 10 the other night on the London local news about how the murder rate dropped in the last year. But of course, we're still being told that London is just getting worse and worse. Well, the murder rate's down. So, shoplifting is arguably not as bad as murder. I don't know. It depends where you stand morally on these things, I suppose. The flag thing was a massive gimmick. Doesn't really mean anything. And the protests this year are pretty much over now. And not a lot happened really, did it? It was all over the news. And I think the mainstream media have rather a lot to answer for, because they're just completely it's just saturated, even News at 10 every night. Welcome to News at 10. Tonight on News at 10, asylum seekers. We're going to show you more pictures of small boats. Here are some small boats. Here are some asylum seekers. Here are some angry people saying how much they hate asylum seekers. Asylum, 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 asylum. It's really gripped, not the nation, but it's just the message is totally out of control. There's a problem with people coming across on small boats. I would agree with that. But to say that it's going to lead to civil war, civil unrest, all this stuff is completely hyperbolic, and I'm finding it all a bit sad. Anyway, don't forget, September the 13th, tune in. That's this Saturday. There's going to be the biggest march of people who support freedom of speech, or freedom to say something a bit racist, as it really is. And Ant Middleton's going to get up. Is going to say storm the Houses of Parliament. There's going to be a massive insurrection, and the government's going to pass into the control of the right wing. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it, and it's not going to happen. Don't nobody go nowhere.